beautiful people. How are you guys doing? It's a beautiful Tuesday here, and I thought to take a walk because the weather is so beautiful. And a thought actually came to me. I thought to stop and share with you guys so that I don't lose it. So, in the past, a few weeks ago, I was listening to a neurologist talk about the brain. The brain is a very, very beautiful structure, very important for living, for life. So he did mention about a protein in the brain that helps with communication. So this protein okay, let me track back a little bit. In the brain, right? We have communication going on, like electrical impulses going through the brain. At the junctions, they call the synaptic clefts. Yeah. So at that junction, we have this protein that helps with wiring. Like when you react to stuff, when your emotions, when you feel thirst that you have to eat, there are communications going on in the brain, and then the communication will go there. Just take, for example, when you touch something hot, there is a reaction or communication that goes on in the brain, and it goes through some process or pathway, and then tells your hand or your finger to take your hands away from that hot stimuli, right? So that also, this protein, he said, is very important for preserving our neurocognitive function, especially when we age. A lot of people are very concerned about losing their memory as they age. I know you guys have heard about dementia, Alzheimer. If you've experienced that in a family with a loved ones, where suddenly they begin to lose their short-term memory. They can remember things in the past. They can remember long-term memory, like things from the past, but they cannot reserve or preserve their short-term memory. I can remember a time in the past, my grandma, when we feed her, maybe my mom comes in and say, "Mama, have you eaten?" She said, "No, nobody gave me any food." And we're like, "What is she saying? Is she lying?" No, she's not lying. That's what is called dementia. We see that a lot in aging. So this neurologist was speaking about how we can build up a reserve so that when we age, we can have something to build on, right? So this protein, he said, is very important for you to preserve or to build it. And he mentioned some of the ways you can do that. So one, he said, walking, exercising. When you do that, you increase that protein level in your brain. So that way your communication is effective, very specific, and very intact. And two, learning new skills and new tasks. I know nobody sits around, right? It's either we're working or doing something at home. So you should learn something new, something that you love, not something that you're going to do under stress. Something that you love. It could be art, it could be singing, it could be sewing, it could be something new like gardening, something very, very, very skillful that you can do with your hands. That way you actually challenge your brain, because he said each time you challenge your brain to a new task or to a new learning skill, you increase the level of that protein in the brain. And then he did talk about gratitude. Gratitude is very important. Gratitude, showing gratitude, calling out people to say thank you. Gratitude is also very important. And then he did talk about reading. Reading also very important. And so each time I go to the gym and I'm on the treadmill and I'm like tired or want to get off, I'll remember that reward. Oh, I'm increasing the level of this protein in my brain. So that gives me a kind of reward or satisfaction to keep going, to keep pushing it. And then the other one he talked about is, now when you're in the car, try to drop your phone and look through the window and appreciate nature. So I do that a lot to my kids now when we're in the car. I say, drop your phone. I want you to look out through the window. Look at what is happening. Think about it. Think about that person. Why is that person doing that? Think about that animal. Oh, that animal is stranded. Can somebody help? So that way you are thinking and challenging your brain, and that way you increase. So that way, when you're in the car, make sure that you drop your phone, get engaged, get very active with your environment, with your outside environment. Look out through the window. What's going on? What's that person doing? Why is that person behaving that way? Or maybe this person is in trouble. Oh, what can I do? Look out, appreciate the animals, the plants, the green plants. Look up in the air. Like now there's an aeroplane up there. Look up and just get your brain active. Challenging your brain, like the neurologist said, can help increase these healthy proteins in your brain, and that way your synaptic junctions are transmitting impulses or messages accurately, effectively. And you're also building neurons, because when you build neurons, they are like branches. The picture was like, they're like, think about a tree with so many branches. So if you're learning new things, new facts, you are expanding or spreading your branches. So that way you increase the reserve of your neurocognitive function. So think about our branches. They grow, and remember, these branches are good one. When people, he said something, was it another lady, Dr. Caroline Leaf? Yeah, she talked about bad branches. When we learn bad things, bad behavior, they also grow out as bad branches. But when we cut off those bad behaviors, those branches begin to wither and fall off. So that's a way, when you learn good behaviors, challenging your brain to learn, to be active with the environment, learning new skills, you're going to help this protein to increase, and you expand or branch out in a very healthy way, and you have more reserve for the future or when you're aging. So when you're aging, you know, okay, I have built enough reserve to keep me, that even if you get Alzheimer or dementia when you're aging, the effect is not going to be that devastating, because you have some reserve, some cognitive reserve to keep you going. Okay, so I hope this healthy tip helped you, and you have a blessed day. I'm gonna go continue taking my walk, at least to complete my 10,000 steps. Okay, hope you have a very beautiful rest of your day. Upstream Health with Ify. Bye, stay blessed. Please like, comment, share. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so that you will know when I upload a new video. Click on the notification button. Okay, bye and stay blessed.